country's flags gallery. Flag of Bahrain. Bahrain's national flag is the flag of the Kingdom of Bahrain. The flag is divided into two colors, white and red, by 5 triangles. The red color in certain other Gulf Arab countries' flags is considered to signify warfare, but the white color is recognized to symbolize peace. The number of the 5 pillars of Islam is represented by the 5 triangles. Only red was used to signify the Al-Khalifa in the first flag. The flag was divided into red and white in the 19th century, although without the triangles. Then he used 8 triangles to split the 2 colors, which are thought to represent battles fought between Bahrain and its neighbors or to distinguish it from other countries with similar flags. The number of triangles was altered to 5 on February 17, 2002, to symbolize the 5 pillars of Islam. Kuwait flag. The Kuwaiti national flag was raised on November 24, 1961, following the country's declaration of independence from the United Kingdom on June 19, 1961. The current Kuwaiti flag was designed in the shape of a horizontal rectangle with a length equal to twice its width and 3 equal horizontal colored sections. It has a black trapezoid on the side of the pole with a large base equal to the width of the flag and a smaller base equal to the width of the white color with a height equal to a quarter of the flag's length. Sheikh Sabah al-Ahmad al-Sabah, the then Kuwaiti foreign minister, raised the Kuwaiti flag in front of the United Nations building on May 14, 1963, following Kuwait's admission to the organization. Sheikh Sabah al-Ahmad al-Sabah had also attended the special session of the United Nations General Assembly that approved Kuwait's admission to the organization. Sultanate of Oman flag. The Sultanate of Oman's national flag is made up of 3 stripes, white, green, and red, with a crimson stripe on the left side bearing the Sultanate's national insignia, which consists of a dagger and 2 swords. Oman flew a plain crimson flag until 1975. Green and white stripes were added in 1970, and the national emblem, the Al-Busaidi dynasty's insignia, was placed in the upper corner. On a typical curved dagger, the logo represents crossed swords. Al-Abyad has long been identified with the Sultanate of Oman's religious head, the Imam. It also represents tranquility. The color green has long been connected with the Green Mountain, which represents the country's fertility and agriculture. Red is a prevalent hue in Gulf flags, and it represents the wars endured by the Omani people to oust foreign invaders over their lengthy history. The national emblem is claimed to come from the 18th century. Between 1979 and 1995, the middle band shrank in comparison to the other 2 bands, accounting for around 1/5 of the height compared to 50 for the other 2 bands. A sky blue field, an Oman map in the upper left quadrant, and the naval service symbol on the flag make up the Navy banner. The Sultan's main ensign is a red flag with a green border about 1/6 of the flag's height, which is bordered by a crimson border of roughly the same width. It is golden in hue and features the state insignia in the center. The Omani flag is rectangular in shape and consists of 3 horizontal units and a vertical unit next to the pole. The vertical flag adjacent to the pole is red for 1/3 of its length. The state insignia is in white in the upper quadrant, and 3 horizontal units are constructed, white at the top, red in the middle and connected to the vertical unit close to the mast, and green at the bottom, in equal proportions. Flag of Qatar. The national flag of the state of Qatar is maroon with a white cross and 9 heads in the maroon section. The color white is widely recognized as a sign of peace. Al-Anabi is a symbol for blood that has been shed or clotted, and it is said that Qatar has supplied a lot of blood in its wars, especially during the Qatari-Bahraini War in the latter half of the 19th century. The 9 heads on the flag of the state of Qatar clearly represent the fact that Qatar is the 9th member of the Trucial States of the Arab Gulf states. Following the conclusion of the Qatari-British Agreement in 1916 AD, it was included to the list of Trucial States. Regarding the design and color of the state of Qatar's flag, this was referenced in British Foreign Office papers in 1931 AD. Saudi Arabia flag. The Saudi Arabian flag, often known as the Saudi Arabian flag or the Saudi Arabian emblem, is a symbol of the ruler and the state. The Saudi flag was rectangular in shape, with a width equal to 2/3 of its length and a green color extending from the mast to the end of the flag, with the two testimonies, "There is no God but God and Muhammad is the messenger of God," written in Arabic Thuluth script in the middle and a sword drawn parallel to them. His fist is raised to the lowest section of the flag, and the two testimonies, as well as the sword, are painted in white. The sword denotes stern justice, while the testimony denotes the state's control of Islamic law. This was inherited from the banner borne by the Al Saud family rulers when they disseminated the call and expanded their spheres of power during the First Saudi Kingdom. Since their creation, the soldiers of the first and second Saudi governments have carried the same pennant and banner. In times of grief, disasters, and big events that reflect the position of the state and international ceremonies, the Saudi flag is the only flag that is neither lowered or lowered to half-mast. Touching the ground and filthy water, as well as entering dirty locations with it or sitting on it, is prohibited since the flag has a religious value that honors Islam's faith by including the word Islamic monotheistic in addition to the Arab sword that signifies patriotism. In addition to Saudi Arabia, 3 more countries are implicated in the ban on the horizontal flag: Pakistan, Brazil, and Sri Lanka. United Arab Emirates flag. The United Arab Emirates flag was adopted when Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan raised it in his hands on December 2, 1971, on the occasion of the United Arab Emirates Declaration of Independence, making it the state's flag. The colors red, green, white, and black are used in the flag to represent Arab unity. The flag was picked from among 1,030 proposals in a competition overseen by the Amiri Divan and the Abu Dhabi government's information department, with Abdullah Muhammad Al Mayina's design taking first place. The width of a rectangle is equal to half of its length. The 3 components of the flag occupy an equal and parallel horizontal space with various colors: green at the top, white in the middle, and black at the bottom. The red color will be on the left if the flag is put in a horizontal position. The red color will be at the top and the green color will be on the right if the flag is put vertically. The flagpole's length is 3 times that of the flag. When the flag is flown at half-mast, it is lowered in the center of the pole, leaving the top and lower thirds of the pole unoccupied, and the flag in the middle third. In the flag of the President of the Republic, the state insignia is inserted in the middle of the white flag. Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan raised the flag of the United Arab Emirates in his hands on December 2, 1971, designating it the flag of the United Arab Emirates as an independent and sovereign state. The colors red, green, white, and black are used in the national flag to represent Arab unity. It is half as long as it is wide. It was created at the time by Abdullah Muhammad Al Mayina, a young Emirati who eventually became Minister Plenipotentiary in the UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Abdullah Muhammad Al Sketch Mayina's of the flag was one of 6 winning submissions in a competition to design the flag in which hundreds of artists and illustrators competed, with the winner design receiving a monetary award of 4,000 dirhams. And the red colors on the flag's tip near the pole, as well as green, black, and white, which divide the flag's space, with its 4 rectangular portions, in which the designer drew inspiration from the colors of Arab unity. They symbolize 2 renowned lines of poetry by poet Safi al-Din al-Hili that describe the trades, which are works of righteousness, goodness, and the facts, which are bloody battles, fields, which are large green regions, and madis, which are reddish swords stained with enemy blood. Yemen flag. The present flag of Yemen was approved on May 22, 1990, the day South Yemen, also known as the People's Democratic Republic of Yemen, and North Yemen, also known as the Yemen Arab Republic, merged. The red, white, and black colors of the Arab Liberation Flag have been used in various Arab countries since July 23, 1952, the first of which was Egypt following the triumph of the 1952 revolution. The Yemeni flag is identical to the previous flags of South Yemen and North Yemen, as well as the Sudanese flag, the Iraqi flag, the Syrian flag, and the Egyptian flag. According to the official explanation, red represents martyrs' blood and togetherness, white represents a bright future, and black represents a dark past. The design of the Yemeni flag, on the other hand, is identical to that of the German Empire, albeit inverted. Middle Asia. Kazakhstan flag. Kazakhstan's current flag was adopted on June 4, 1992, after the country gained independence from the Soviet Union. A turquoise blue backdrop with a yellow steppe eagle at the bottom of the 32 sun rays makes up the Kazakh flag. A typical yellow decorative pattern known as Kushkar Moise is depicted in the left corner. Blue is a traditional hue of the Turkish peoples who now make up the majority of the region's inhabitants, Tatars, Mongols, and Uyghurs, and it also represents the sky, water, peace, and freedom. The sun, as depicted on the flag, is a source of life and vitality. The sun's 32 rays represent riches and prosperity, as well as the flag's golden eagle represents strength and freedom. Genghis Khan made use of it. A set of yellow ornaments may be found on the flag's left side, symbolizing Kazakhstan's culture, customs, and arts. Kyrgyzstan flag. On March 3, 1992, the Kyrgyz Supreme Council declared the Kyrgyz flag to be the national flag. It has a red ground with a yellow sun in the center, surrounded by 40 evenly spaced ray stripes. Two red lines, consisting of two sets of 3 lines, disrupt the sun's center, symbolizing the tent, which is the top of the traditional Kyrgyz yurt, tent, a symbol that has been replicated in many parts of Kyrgyzstan's architecture. The backdrop color red represents bravery and valor, the sun represents peace and prosperity, and the mother's nation or, more broadly, the huge world. The 40 rays of the sun, according to popular belief, represent the 40 Kyrgyz tribes that banded together to fight the Mongols under the command of Commander Manas. Tajikistan flag. On November 24, 1992, the Republic of Tajikistan approved its flag. Tajikistan's flag is made up of 3 horizontal stripes, red, white, and green, with a crown in the center of the white strip and 7 5-pointed stars above it. Red symbolizes the unity of the nation. White symbolizes the cotton crop and the snow on the mountain tops. Green symbolizes the country's landscape. The crown symbolizes the Tajik people. Turkmenistan flag. Turkmenistan's current flag was adopted on January 24, 2001. The colors green and red are regarded the Turkmen people's historical colors, and the green hue also represents the country's Islamic religion, while the 5 stars on the Turkmen flag represent the country's 5 regions or provinces, which are Akal, Balkan, Dashoguz, Labab, and Merv. The crescent in the flag represents the country's bright future prospects. The 5 carpet motifs on the Turkmen flag's crimson ribbon represent the 5 principal tribes, Tekay, Yomit, Asari, Chowder, and Sarak, Sarak, Tekay, Umit, Asari, Chowder. The 2 olive branches represent the Republic of Turkmenistan's unwavering neutrality. After gaining independence from the Soviet Union on October 27, 1991, the Republic of Turkmenistan adopted its own flag on February 19, 1992. On February 1, 1997, the flag was altered by adding 2 olive tree branches to the bottom of the crimson ribbon. After then, the flag was changed to the current version, which was accepted as the country's official flag on January 24, 2001, by changing several sections of it.